Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Set Free from the Trap Ministry podcast. Hello. I am on here to share what the Bible says about stress, worry, and anxiety. That's what I'm on here to share about. What Jesus says about it. The devil can devour the mindsets of people who refuse to give their stress, worry, and anxiety over to Jesus. The Bible says the devil, it says, be alert and be of a sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. The devil is very real. So when people in the church, people in this world refuse to give their anxieties and their cares over to Jesus, it says be alert and be of a sober mind. Sober thinking comes from Jesus. So when people in this world refuse to give the stress, the worry, the anxiety, the worrying, the devil is roaring around like a roaring lion. The devil is looking for someone he can devour. The devil can devour people in the church, and he can devour people who are carrying stress, worry, and anxiety. When people are refusing to give their problems over to Jesus, the devil can attack people's minds with stress, worry, and anxiety. How can he do that? Because people will not give their problems over to Jesus. He says in Peter 5:7, verse 8, cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. Stand firm in the faith. Today in our world, today in the church, people are refusing to give their problems over to Jesus. We live in a world where people think they got the answer to everything. People won't give their problems over to God. So it said, be alert, be of a sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to about resist him and stand firm in the faith. How can you be alert? How can you be sober minded if you carry stress, worry, and anxiety and depression and you won't give it over to Jesus? It says the devil is roaring around, roaring around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. The devil can devour people who are carrying stress, worry, anxiety. When you refuse to give your anxiety over to Jesus and your worry, then the devil can attack your mind. Jesus says to cast all your anxieties on him. Worry, stress, anxiety. When you carry all that, you give the devil a foothold. But when you give your problems over to Jesus and put your faith in Jesus, the devil will back off of you. But the devil can devour the mindsets of people who refuse to give their anxiety and worry over to Jesus. Because when you get your problems over to Jesus, you're gonna have a sober mind. Sober thinking comes from Jesus. But when you carry stress, worry, anxiety, complaining, the devil can devour people who are not giving their problems over to Jesus. It says, Peter 5:7, verse 8, be alert, be of a sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion. He's looking for someone to devour. Resist him and stand firm in the faith. Be alert, be alert, be alert. You can't be alert if your mind is intoxicated with worry and stressing out. Sober thinking comes when you get your problems over to God. That's Peter 5:7, verse 8. Casting your anxieties on him because he cares. That's where sober thinking comes from. But when you won't give your problems over to Jesus, the devil can devour people who are carrying stress, worry, and anxiety. Because you won't give it over to Jesus. You won't give your problems over to Christ. You refuse to give it over to Jesus. So the devil can come in and he can devour your mindset. That's what it says in Peter 5:7, verse 8. Stress and anxiety and worry come from the devil. Sober thinking comes from Jesus. This is Set Free from the Trap Ministry podcast. Real freedom in Jesus. Bye bye.